Hey, what's up? My name is Adrian, this is Rabona TV, and before we get talking about all that midweek football action, I just wanted to get you guys up to speed on a few things. First off, apologies if my uploads are a little bit infrequent in the next couple of weeks. I'm going through some big changes here. No, not puberty. Maybe someday. I actually finished my full-time job here in Montreal, and me and my beautiful girlfriend are moving all the way across Canada at the beginning of October, which is coming up pretty quick here. So things are a little hectic, man, and if any of you have moved house before, then you know that it's a fucking headache. Now imagine going all the way across a country, let alone to a different neighborhood. So yes, it is a headache, but ultimately it's going to be a very good thing for this channel because I'm going to have way more time to devote to it. I've written up some game plans. I'm hoping to get at least 4 videos out per week, making no promises just yet because I haven't even moved yet or started working on this full time. I have some FIFA content that I want to start getting out to you guys with FIFA 18 coming out soon. It's sort of an inopportune moment. I wish that I could get it out as soon as FIFA 18 came out, but with the move and everything, it's just there's too many things that are taking up my time. Plus I'll have more time and more series to think of, so hopefully this channel can grow into something really cool. So before I was doing this very part-time because I have my full-time job. I'd work all day, I'd come home, I'd write, I'd film, I'd start editing, then I'd go to bed around 10 or 11, get up at 4 a.m. to finish editing and then go back to work at my full-time job. So it wasn't the most ideal schedule. But now, do you know how exciting it is to not have to get up at 4 a.m. anymore? God. So bear with me for the next couple of weeks and then I promise you there's gonna be Rabona content, too much Rabona content. You're gonna get sick of me. I may not be able to answer all your questions or comments in the comment section, but hit me up on Twitter. I got Twitter. I don't tweet too often, but when people tweet me, I tweet back. But anyway, enough of that. Let's talk football now, and we'll start in Germany this time because Hoffenheim came from behind against Mainz. They were 2-0 down in the 16th minute and managed to claw their way back to a 3-2 win thanks to Mark Uth in the 91st minute. I mean, you gotta love that. It was the first time in Hoffenheim's history that they had won a match after being 2-0 down. And Hoffenheim fans have gotta love Mark Uth this season as he has scored 5 goals in his last 5 matches. If Uth isn't your style, then Wagner surely has your heart. When Sandro Wagner has scored for Hoffenheim, they haven't lost a Bundesliga match. And the promotion boost is alive and well in the Bundesliga, just as it was last season with teams like RB Leipzig and Freiburg. This time, Hannover 96, newly promoted Hannover 96, are having the best start ever to a Bundesliga season, in their club history, of course. Grabbing a draw against the newly promoted last season, Freiburg on Wednesday, they took their record to 3 wins and 2 draws. Another team that hit a couple of records this week was Borussia Dortmund, as they scored their 3,000th Bundesliga goal in their 3-0 win over Hamburger SV. Only Bayern Munich and Werder Bremen have scored more than them. Also, after 5 matches, they haven't conceded a single goal, having scored 13 themselves. That makes manager Peter Bosz the first Bundesliga manager ever to not concede a single goal in his first 5 matches. Also, shout out to James Rodriguez, who scored his first ever Bundesliga goal for Bayern Munich in their 3-0 win over Schalke. A tough and certainly improved Schalke side from last season, who's currently in 6th place right now. But anyways, right now, let's hit España. Because Lionel Messi scored 4 goals against Eibar, his 39th hat-trick for Barcelona, which in turn was his 28th in La Liga. And he has scored 300 of his over 500 career goals at the Camp Nou, which, if you ask me, should be named after him in the future, or at least give him a massive seating section. But anyway, in 2017, Messi has scored 43 goals in 40 games, which could be in part due to the fact that he has taken more shots than the rest of the Barcelona squad combined in La Liga this season. But across all competitions, he has played 8 matches and scored 12 goals. Unbelievable. I also gotta give props to Paulinho, who I was super underwhelmed with as a signing for Barcelona. I just didn't think that he added much value to their midfield, or improved upon any of the players that they already had there. Well, certainly it's an improvement on Andre Gomes, am I right? Can I get a Wayo? But against Eibar, he was dominant. 100% of tackles won, 37 of 39 passes completed, an assist and a goal for the 2nd match running. Madrid, on the other hand, get no props, my man, as they not only failed to score a goal and beat the 1963 Santos' record of 73 matches consecutively with a goal, but They failed to even get a result against Real Betis, who they had won 10 of their last 12 matches against going into this match. Granted, Real Betis isn't the worst team in the league, in fact they're pretty decent now. But Madrid was playing at home with the return of Ronaldo, Marcelo, and Toni Kroos. And they should have been able to at least score a goal at home, especially with a now sort of informed Bale in the lineup. In fact, with this loss to Betis, Real has now failed to win in their last 3 matches, which is the worst run of form at home since April of 2011. And with their scoring streak ending at 73 matches, it is the first time they have failed to score a single goal since April of 2016 in the Champions League against Manchester City. Also, another big no props to SL Benfica, my boys, who for the 3rd match running failed to get a win. That defense, man, is looking shite. This time they drew against Braga at home when they were leading in the first half. That means that Benfica drops down to 4th place with 13 points, while FC Porto's looking good at the top, with Sporting Lisbon just behind them on 18 points as well, and Marítimo in 3rd place. I don't really expect Marítimo to stay in 3rd, but I mean, maybe Benfica needs a season to struggle. Maybe they were getting a little too comfy cozy at the top, you know? But hey, at least my other team, Montreal, ended Toronto FC's unbeaten home run with a 5-3 smack up in their own city. But anyways, enough of that. Okay, England. And can you believe that Jurgen Klopp said that his team played well in the first half? Maybe they did. Okay, granted. But he also said that he is sick of conceding goals like the goal that Islam Slimani scored against them. September has been rough for Liverpool as they haven't won a single match. Funny, all of this since the Ox joined them. This was also the 3rd loss in a row for Liverpool at the King Power Stadium, with Leicester outscoring them 7-1 across those 3 matches. Not exactly a great comeback for Danny Ings, who had to wait 329 days to make his return to the Liverpool lineup. Speaking of long waits, Jack Wilshere not only returned to the Arsenal starting 11 for the first time in 493 days, but he also finished 90 minutes of football for the first time in 3 years. Thankfully, Arsenal squeezed a 1-0 win against Doncaster Rovers. Chelsea, on the other hand, did the opposite of squeaking as they smacked up Nottingham Forest 5-1. Michy Batshuayi hit a hattie, his first since 2013. Charlie Musonda made his full debut for the squad, and since this is the year of debut goals, of course, he marked the debut occasion with a debut goal. Chelsea's former manager Jose Mourinho marked the occasion of playing in the Carabao Cup once again, with yet another win at Old Trafford as his team hit 4 past Burton Albion. Damn, I forgot which team they were playing for a second there. Rashford grabbed a brace. Martial took his contribution this season to 4 goals and 2 assists, with an average of 1 goal per 46.8 minutes. That ain't so shabby. Lloyd Dyer of Burton became the first player to score a goal at Old Trafford this season, but you can bet your butt he won't be the last. Despite this video being over, you can bet your ass it won't be the last. Because of, remember all the things I said at the beginning of the video? As always, thank you guys so much for watching this video. It means a lot to me. Drop a like if you enjoyed this one, or if you learned something new, because we're all about education here on Rabona TV. My name is Adrian from Rabona TV. No, that is not my last name, and I will hopefully see you in the next video, whenever that may be. Hopefully Monday or Tuesday. Hopefully Tuesday. We'll say Tuesday. A Tuesday? See you on Tuesday. Bye.